Ho, ho, hokey smokes. Christmas can be a challenging time of the year. It's time where we have to navigate lots of different people, lots of different situations, and sometimes it's easy and sometimes it's a bit more challenging. It'll be no surprise to you that I suggest that before you go, you do some preparation. So before you head over to the family Christmas on whatever day that is that you celebrate it, then how are you thinking about what might transpire? The thing is, people will behave in the ways that they have always behaved in. It's how we respond to that is one of the things that we have a choice on. Before I go, what is the things that I can prepare for? So what do I think Uncle Gary or other relative is going to say that would normally send me into a bit of a tailspin of frustration? Now I know what those things are. How am I going to respond to them? One, am I going to look at responding in exactly the same way I do every other year? Number two being, as you've prepared and thought about what they were going to say, when they do say that, rather than get a bit frustrated and go, oh, they always say that, you're then going, they said what I thought they were going to say. Think about what you had prepared before you arrived. So what could you say or do differently when this topic comes up? And then the third thing is, what else could somebody else say or do? Could somebody else have a response that's different? So do you need to speak to one of your siblings or one of your other relatives to take the lead when this situation comes up? Whether it's Christmas, whether it's a family event of some other kind, a wedding, a funeral, someone's birthday, whatnot. Often you will be walking into a place where people will treat you the way that they treated you when you were 15. You may regress to how you felt or did things you did when you were 15. So how is that affecting your enjoyment of the event? How can you respond in different ways? So if someone says to you, you always do that. Are you in a position to turn around and say, well, actually, those times have gone. I did used to react like that when I was 15, but I'm an adult now, and I'd like to think that we're a bit more on par with our levels of how we can communicate. So do we need to talk about how we communicate, auntie, blah, blah. There's definitely aspects to these events where we need to be patient. But I think that that's in any situation, whether it's with work colleagues, with our friends, whether it's at a function of some kind, and family-related events. So think about different contexts that don't have as many layers of the relationship. That's what makes family time sometimes really challenging, is because you're having the same conversation year on year on year. So shifting your mindset, preparing for how that might go, and what can you do or what will you do that's different to how it's gone in the past. How do you play a little strategy? How do you use your siblings and your other relatives to change that conversation? Or do you just walk away from it? And that's about you knowing what you're going to do before you arrive so that you get a different outcome. So hopefully that means you have a very good Christmas together with your family. Not to say it's going to be all smooth sailing, but it's ideally, if you've done the preparation, then you can step into a little bit of a different mindset. Perhaps there's a different outcome. Let us know. We'd love to hear about people's successes. On that, congratulations on making it to the end of 2023. It's been a up and down year for me and my family, but I have appreciated all the support and hope that through these videos and through our content that we share and through our other programs that people have been part of this year, that we've helped you navigate some really interesting conversations and good outcomes, whether they be about making more money, saving more money, or creating more harmony. Hopefully you have found it useful. So thank you very much and look forward to seeing you in 2024. All right, cheers.